What's the name of the podcast, Ethan?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's not comedy.
It's not going to be a podcast. It's going to be a fucking train wreck.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say.
Fucking hell. Having a day. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Fucking.
Go to start the podcast and the podcast computer's been nuked in a storm last night, apparently.
Yep.
Just,
With any luck.
yeah. That fucking storm came over for like 5 minutes and then fucked off.
Yeah.
That's all it was. The power just dipped out for, I don't know, 2 seconds. It was pretty loud though. The lightning went hit. It was super close.
Yeah, okay.
But it fucked my internet for a good half an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. And then, yeah, I was out in the garage looking for another cable for it and shit. And couldn't find any. And then it just turned itself back on. I was like, sweet.
What were you thinking? It had wiped the...
I thought it fried the modem, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't do well without internet.
Yeah, no. Me either. That's why I've got 4 different types of internet in my house.
Yeah. Need a backup.
Yeah.
So we're recording on Shaz's laptop.
So it might not work.
I'm going to go through all her shit while she's not here.
Ah, perfect. Let's read her DMs.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awkward if you found out she was having an affair on the podcast? You're like, ugh. Whoops.
All right.
So we did have plans for today, didn't we?
Huh? Plan?
Listen to some fucking freakouts on stage.
Yeah. How to not comedy. What happens when comedy goes wrong? So the last one we did was Kramer.
Yeah.
Michael Richards.
Yeah.
Is that his name? I don't fucking know. We don't really care. We're not trying to have a dig.
Yeah.
We're just saying, have a look at this.
Yeah.
This might not be the way to do it.
Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe they were just before their time.
Maybe they know something that we don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got we're going through Alex Williamson's freak out, the loosest Aussie bloke.
Oh, we're not going to do Butsy.
Oh, they have a conversation about it. So they did a podcast on the 23rd of July, 2020.
Yeah.
And in that podcast, they were talking about how to deal with hecklers. 3 months later, in October, Alex Williamson showed us how he really does deal with hecklers. And you know what? Not far off the mark from what he was saying he would do.
What was he saying he'd do?
Oh, he was telling this story, but we'll play it for the listener.
Yeah.
And so we'll play this one first, this video with the Buttsman, the legend himself.
I recently saw a video of how you deal with hecklers. There was one particular gentleman.
Push me.
Sorry, say again.
When they really push me, I try to fucking not really snap back, with too much to say. I try to pull up.
You turn the fucking recording off. You
What
dumb
a
cunt.
shitty laptop. We're doing the best we can here today.
Tell them to just shut up and just let the show continue. That's if they're being a bit sort of drunk and like slurring their words, as I am
thought you might
now.
wanna
If
see
I was
his
to yell
face.
out a show now, fucking spray me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I give them a few chances. That was particularly annoying because I don't know if you know, like when you play like a bar or something, and it's not like a theater where there's like an usher, like there's your seat, sir. And it's all seated and everything. Like, no, it's just like cunts crowded around the bar. These cunts in like Goulburn we were. Cunts who like see Maddie from fucking South fucking Goulburn Footy Club who they hadn't seen since last week and go, there's Maddie across the bar. They forget they're at a fucking show and they start just chatting. Like, how was last weekend? Big groups of them, you see these spot.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we deal with this shit regularly at open mics.
Yeah.
That's all you deal with is cunts fucking having to catch up. The train drivers at the Wicco, the fucking worst.
Or the fucking Warners Bay Hotel. Not Warners Bay Hotel, sorry. The Crown and Anchor It was literally the entire crowd was just talking
Just
amongst
noisy.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the point where I got some laughs and I couldn't hear them
But people,
whatsoever.
people getting angry with the crowd. And it's like, sorry, comedians were getting angry with the crowd. It's not going to help if you do that. Like,
No.
You're yelling at them for talking. It's like everyone's talking. You're going to fight everyone in the pub? It's like if you got 90% of their attention and then like one person's talking, then yeah, you can address it.
Yeah.
But if everyone's fucking just having a chat, no one's really there for comedy.
That's the thing. Like,
They're there to watch Kalen Ponga pour fucking beers,
yeah.
as was the fucking thing on the night.
Well, it depends on the context of the show as well. Because if they've bought tickets and everyone's there to watch a show and there's like 4 people just being fuckwits. Yeah, 100%. But if he's just doing like, so the pub's just gone, oh yeah, let's put fucking Shooter Williamson on in the main bar on a Saturday night, like free entry, whatever. People might not have even known he was turning up.
Yeah, people might not have even known comedy was on, but I don't fucking know. I don't know the context behind this shit. But
Yeah.
Fires appearing, you're like, fucking, it's like the naughty kids at the back of the fucking room. I was a high school teacher. It's like the naughty kids at the back of the class in the darkness, mate.
You were
They
a
think
high
they
school
can get
teacher.
away. I was a high school teacher as well.
What were you teaching?
Yep. Well, media studies, English studies, visual arts. But really, most of the time I was running off and hiding in the fucking, where they teach the special ed kids and just drawing. Just by myself, I fucking bludged. I bludged so much. Definitely stood me class up a few times there. Sorry, guys. So, every now and again, I see them down the street. They come up. They still call me Mr. Williamson. And I'll be like smoking a ciggy out the front of the casino at 4 a.m. I'm like, don't.
does he seem like an old meth head to you? Like,
A little bit, eh?
he's got a bit of something going on.
Yeah.
Like there's, you know, that just...
They got a lot of energy. He's got a lot of energy. And you don't know, you don't think it's natural.
Yeah, exactly. You're like...
He's
is this
moving.
Is this just his personality, or
Yeah.
is there a little something extra?
He's moving around a bit too much.
Yeah, he's all... it looks like he's
Yeah.
itchy. Yeah.
So what happened with that bloke in Goulburn? Because I know he pushed you and it was on. What happened? You walked off the stage.
Went up there. And, do you know what's funny? I think maybe he was just so incoherent, and he'd been on a bunch of Xannies and painkillers and everything. So he was all I could see when I approached him. He was all over the fucking place. But the boys, I think boys, everyone just sort of threw him under the bus as the cunt to just take the fucking blame. So poor fella. I went up. I smacked his fucking hat off. And he,
I assaulted him.
Good move.
He assaulted him. Like,
I smacked his fucking hat off. That's really where you want to start.
yeah.
Yeah. Conflict resolution with Shooter. Just smack their fucking hat off.
swung his bottle real. It was like slow motion. I thought it was just slow motion because
Tried to glass
that's
him,
what
didn't
happens in like when there's like one of those really instant adrenaline moments. But no, he actually went like. Yeah, fucking right. And he got me a bit in the ear, but then they just threw the cunt out, and yeah, I must have just been particularly aggressive that night. I would have gone home and
Must have.
just that night.
He must have. Like, I'm not sure what happened. I just must have been particularly aggressive. Your Honour, I'm not really sure what happened.
Most nights I'm fucking chill. I'm
Yeah.
cool as a cucumber, but
Yeah, this.
fuck, just that one night.
I just look. The thing that really bothered me was his hat inside.
Yeah.
You know, and
I just hadn't had enough pipes, Your Honour. You know how it is.
yeah,
I was a bit itchy,
I was coming down.
and this cunt fucking harassing me before I got paid, before I could get on. That's fucked, Your Honour.
big nut at the Goulburn fucking hotel at the fuck. That's for sure, mate.
Sprayed the sheets. Beautiful.
In the caravan park, just sleeping head to toe with my manager. Nah, I wasn't really.
What the fuck is going on
hell.
here?
I mean, but you know, I've had that. A few people like get up and they try to get on the stage or throw glasses and shit. And I mean, people just
yeah,
aren't-
oh yeah.
they're just not used to having someone abuse them. I think
No,
I think a
they're
lot of
not.
people need that. Like I had
Yeah,
a
they
chick.
do.
Butsy with some wisdom as well. People aren't used to having people abuse them, and they need that.
They turned up to have a good time, watch some comedy.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what, this cunt needs some abuse.
But how's the logic? Like, you're the one being abused on stage by some cunt in the crowd. Are you saying that you need that too? You know what I mean? Like, maybe some people just need to be abused, like Isaac and Williamson. All right, let's have at it then.
I had a chick in Perth after the Perth Fringe Festival, and Kyle Legacy, who's an MC.
Kyle Legacy,
Who's
friend of the show.
yeah been on the show.
That gets around. He's a British fella, and he teed the crowd up to not laugh at anything. I arrived late, and he teed the crowd up. He said,
Classic stitch up.
Yeah, the best.
I mean,
It's why he's the king.
it's a good joke.
It is.
Good test of character too.
Yeah.
You know? How's he going to handle this? The whole crowd's been told not to laugh at your jokes. I'm sure he'll take it in stride.
do not laugh at anything he says, no matter what he says. Don't laugh at him at all.
Yeah.
He said, and
Yeah,
so I got up there, and there's this chick just staring at my eyes, and I've just done like 6 or 7 sold out shows at the Fringe, and it's
Not to big note myself or anything, but my jokes
6 or 7, probably 8.
My jokes are pretty good at. Is what I'm trying to say. This is so easy to shit on him after
When he's
the
not
fact.
here.
Yeah, but it's what he does to cunts as
Yeah.
well. He'll take their video and break it down.
Oh,
And they're
yeah.
like, oh yeah,
That's
you
right.
said this thing, and here's my argument that I thought about for 10 minutes, and then
Yeah.
came up with, and then well presented, and when you don't have any fucking ground to defend yourself on. Yeah,
You can't even talk back in the moment.
You a dickhead. Didn't I make you look dumb?
going well. Last night finished, and I'm telling jokes that I know work, and she's just staring at me, just going,
He knows they work. Well, apparently not tonight.
Not when the king's on, baby.
Guess what? I've got jokes that I know work too at certain fucking rooms, and then you go to other places and they don't fucking work.
Yeah.
And as soon as you get over the fact that your jokes are not your fucking children, that you have to like look after, and I don't want to do my joke in this room, it's going to die. Like, you know how sometimes the room's just going to shit?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't even want to do my bits. It's
Yeah.
like, no, just do your fucking bits. They're just bits. Like, it doesn't matter if they fucking die.
Yeah.
Like, bits are like they're like a kid. You got to send them to a rough school to fucking toughen them up. Like, put them in a shit room, have them fucking die, and then you go, oh, well, that's what it's like doing that bit and having it die. Now I know.
Is that your answer to parenting? Just
Yeah.
send kids to shit
Shitty
schools?
Yeah. Toughen them up.
not funny. Tell us something else. Try again. All that type of shit. And I just said, I looked at her, I said, in front of 200 people, I said, you are the biggest cunt that's ever lived. Fuck you. And her friends can't believe it. She's just like, I've never been called a cunt before. And I was like, no, you deserve it. This is what I'm saying. You need this in your life. You need to hear that you are a cunt lady, all right? That is the
Well handled. Way to get the crowd
You know,
on side.
I had a witty comeback for her. I called her a cunt.
Mad crowd work.
Yeah.
truth of the matter, and she's freaking out. And so I get off the stage, and then Kyle gets up there. There's a bit of a melee going on. People are getting the shit. She's pointing at me. Her boyfriend's got the shits. And he's going, oh, it was just supposed to be a joke. Everyone wasn't supposed to laugh at you, Isaac. And I was like, fuck it. I've just made an absolute dick of myself. I can never go back to Perth again because this bitch wants me. And, hey, mate,
He's scared of one bitch in Perth, as if I can never go back. Jesus Christ.
I love crowd interactions. They make
I love crowd interactions. I love calling them cunts. That's one of my favourite parts.
they make the night. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes it for everybody.
It makes it for everyone, unless they're not on your side.
Yeah.
Pandering to everything that you say.
Well, it's funny to think that they can like give it out, but don't even think they should receive it back.
They can give it out, but they can't take it back. So what I do is I throw glasses at their heads, and then they throw glasses at my head. Give it out, take it back.
Yeah.
Like they're shocked. They're like, like you're giving that. Like what?
I know.
I wasn't expecting. Like how could you? Like and in such a vile manner, calling me a cunt. Like all I did was interrupt repeatedly. Like fucking like whoa, what the?
True. I'll give him that one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, repeated interruptions, absolute fucking pain in the ass. I'll play my set from the Stag the other week, where that bitch she was white girl wasted, kept interrupting the whole fucking night. That was one where Bill was on the other episode talking about that,
Yeah.
where, yeah, she completely fucked the night for most of us, but some of the comedians got some fucking good shit out of it, like
Yeah.
talking to her. Because, yeah, she was a fucking absolute menace.
Look, I get it like I've been the disruptive person in a crowd during a comedy show, but I was also
You
Like-
didn't know.
I didn't know, and also they fucking demolished me. Every comedian got up and had a joke or had a riff at my expense, and for the most part, it was like,
Rather than just calling you a cunt
yeah,
and throwing a glass at your head.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I don't believe you should. You definitely shouldn't like physically assault the crowd. And this is coming from someone who's physically assaulted people. Like,
Well,
I've been down that road. It's not.
Shooter would have been able to handle you if you were in the crowd, but you didn't have a hat on. So
Yeah.
what's he gonna do?
Imagine if he all right. Let's say he pushes old mate's hat off, right?
Yeah.
And old mate's surrounded by 6 of his footy mates.
To just jump
And
Shooter.
just jump and fuck him up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
put him in hospital, give him brain damage. He can't do comedy ever again.
More brain damage.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
More than the Shard has done.
yeah,
Allegedly. I don't know if Shooter does Shard, but this video, I don't know.
yeah. And I get it. Like, I've lost my fucking mind at people, and in the moment, there's kind of like there's no stopping you. But yeah, that is how to not comedy right there. You definitely don't physically assault people. Like,
Nah.
like even like what Butsy did, like called her a cunt and stuff like that.
That's all right. Like, it's words. But
Yeah.
like I was saying before, like, yeah, you're not going to win the crowd back by
No.
calling them cunts.
No, and he knew that.
Yeah.
He knew that. Like, he got off stage and like it was literally the woman's like. See, Kyle didn't say to them heckle him. They said just don't laugh.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been the fucking best stitch up if he'd have done 5 minutes and then they just cut his mic and then Legacy get on stage and then they riff on it for 5 minutes and he's like, all right, guys, joke's over, enjoy the show. And I'll like let Butsy do the rest of his show.
Yeah.
But what happened was this one lady's like gone into character. Like, she's method acting.
Yeah, in the crowd.
Yeah.
Just being a real cunt.
Yeah. Just like next. Like, no, that's not what. Yeah. Anyway, like,
Don't get me wrong. I'm always on team comedian rather than team crowd.
yeah,
Yeah. But there's ways to handle shit and there's ways not to. That it's just going to make it worse. But I understand how, like, you can fucking crack it. You can just crack the shits. Like, I've done it. Not on stage, but just with shit in general.
yeah,
Like, trying to fucking work on my vein out there this afternoon and, like, shit was just going wrong. I felt like throwing tools around and shit. And just, like, had to fucking take a breather and, like, get my head together.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm about to fucking lose it.
yeah,
And it's like that, combined with being on a stage in front of fucking these guys performing in front of hundreds of people. And it's just, like, all amplified.
well, yeah.
And if you're going to snap, you're going to fucking lose it big time.
Well, not to mention, like, we've done probably 60, 80 seater crowds, you and I, at the Stag and Hunter. But the majority of our shows are 20 people. And the 20 people crowds are fucking, they're hard. Like, that's a hard crowd to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, and you can easily bomb in a 20-person crowd, but the more people there are, as long as everyone's sort of laughing and stuff, it's great. But if you're bombing in an 80 to 100-person crowd, you feel it. Like, I've bombed at the Stag and Hunter, like a packed crowd, and it's fucking rough. Like, I can't imagine what it'd be like getting up 200 people.
That's a big fucking bomb, isn't it?
Yeah, and just complete quiet. That's what it would have been as well. It wouldn't have been like laughter.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your shit.
Yeah.
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 You're like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, that girl at the stag, the heckler that I'll play in a minute. I lost my shit. Like, I didn't attack her, but I lost it a bit.
Yeah.
You're right. Some people need, like, there's all this anti-bullying stuff out there, but fucking kids need fucking bullies. There's fucking some kid on fucking TikTok I saw. He thinks he's a little hot kid, just like all his videos of him sort of posing and smiling and licking his lips and stuff. And I'm going to comment on there eventually saying, listen, mate, like, you need a bully. Like, you need someone telling you now you're a fucking shit cunt. Like, I feel.
He's using the word shit cunt, but I know what he wants to say.
Yeah, faggot. You're a little faggot. And if you don't stop acting like a little faggot,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. Come on, Shooter. You're better than this.
Yeah.
It's good.
People can't see
Yeah, I
can't see
know.
what you're looking at.
I know. I wish they could.
Look at the funny face he's pulling.
That's a great freeze frame. I'm going to take a photo of it. There's the title card for the episode.
Yeah. Are we gonna do like the YouTube formatting for the name of this episode? Ethan and Mitch go hard on Shooter Williamson and fucking Butsy.
Just rape the algorithm for all it's worth. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe what these two comics say about these other two comics.
Yeah.
really stir the pot.
And I'm a genuine fan of both these guys.
So am I. Yeah. Alex Williamson's Cow Downy Fair is like the fucking funniest.
I've been quoting that for over a decade.
Yeah. That is
Like-
the funniest fucking shit.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let's continue to shit on him because it's fun.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just going to keep rolling through that, keep
Yeah.
doing that as an adult and stuff. Like,
He needs a
you're right,
father.
yeah, 'cause
he
you-
needs
you
a
think-
father figure.
gives you-
He needs a father figure. He just assumes that this kid doesn't have a father because he's a bit queer.
Yeah.
Obviously never had a dad. Fucking hell, Butsy, you retard.
He needs a father figure to physically abuse him. To pull his head up.
It got better.
Whatever better. His dad's not punching him enough. That's why he behaves like a faggot.
I'm not going to read him a bedtime story, but yeah, I'll physically abuse. Yeah, fuck it.
And not sexual abuse. I'm just talking like a fucking clip around the ears or something.
On the note of being
You know, I'm not talking, sexual abuse. Because you'll never fuck the gay out of someone.
That'll just make it worse,
Trust me.
actually.
Trust me, my dad tried. Still didn't make me any better at football. Had to do comedy instead. I love you, Butsy.
Jesus.
vile to fans and stuff. There was one. I mean, my missus had been at the whole run of Melbourne when I saw you, Melbourne last year.
Yeah.
And I'd done the whole run. It might have been the last show, and she'd flown back early. Anyway, there was some fucking zannied up fucking bitch in the front row.
Why are they all on
Oh,
Xanax?
what did I do?
I think it's his go-to
Yeah.
because he knows.
Who goes out on Xanax?
Well,
Like, honestly.
yeah.
I fucking kicked my jacks all fucking over her. Like, I had a cup of fucking jacks sitting on the floor. She was in the front row.
Yeah.
He's assaulted another person.
He's kicking drinks on bitches
Wow.
that are on Xannies.
Yeah.
Another.
And she
fucking-
can't. If she is
This
actually
is
on...
one of the most famous comedians in Australia. Like,
Yeah.
up there with the best of the YouTube comics.
It's him, Adam Butterworth,
Adam
and then-
Buttersworth.
Adam... Fuck, what's his name?
What are you talking about? Isaac.
Isaac. There we go.
Butterfield.
Butterfield.
Adam,
Butterworth.
Adam Buttersworth. You
Yeah.
fucking hell. Mate, I think you need to break off the cones.
I'm on the Xannies, mate.
Yeah. Watch out. Shooter will come in and kick that drink right in your fucking face.
That's what he does. He just busts through, kicking drinks.
Yeah. It's kind of his go-to for dealing with hecklers.
Listen, bitch. If you keep going, I will fucking punt this drink right into your face.
This gets better too, believe it or not.
Oh,
She was standing up. She was incoherent. I'm from my fucking seeing you
Well, we've
before.
all
I'm
been
like, what are
incoherent.
you doing? Sit down.
What are you doing? Sit down. I only kicked a
apparently
drink
called
in
her
your
a fat
face.
cunt. I don't remember that, but in the heat of the moment, but I fucking booted the fucking glass. It was a plastic cup of Jack. It's still pretty rough, you know. I booted the plastic cup of Jackson. Jax just went all fucking over her, and her friend. And then she's like, my friend's there, I want to go. And her friend's like, oh, no, I'm not fucking going. I want to stay. You know, that whole thing. It's like, oh, no, you got to go. Like, this can't even stand. Walked out. Anyway, most people thought I got a bit of a Nelson Mandela-like applause, even though I kicked a Jax on a girl.
A Nelson Mandela. Did he just... Nelson Mandela spent, like, how many years in prison for fucking standing up for his beliefs? You kicked a glass at someone.
It's a pretty good comparison.
Spot on.
You know, it wasn't a huge round of applause, but it was like
It was a South African applause.
yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Nelson Mandela applause.
From about 75%. But there was a couple of girls, I didn't know, but as I was leaving the back of the Athenaeum Theatre, there's a car full of girls there who were at the show, and obviously didn't appreciate that, although me calling a fat cunt kicking drink.
I wonder what they took offence to.
in their car. You're a fucking cunt, Williamson, whatever. Orange light at the fucking right at the town hall there. That little one lane straight there. Boom, stop that go there. Windows down. I just had the biggest fucking puff. This was on about fucking 85 clicks. This vape, you can't see it. There you go. Biggest fucking puff and filled their whole fucking car up.
You fucking sick cunt.
Fuck
hey.
yeah.
Fucking
He filled
showed
their
'em.
whole fucking car up with vape smoke.
I love this shit. It's like you,
Mate.
fuck.
I could have done anything. I could have punched her in the head. I could have kicked another drink at her. You know what I did? I fucking put this cunt to 85 and I filled their car with smoke. Nice smelling smoke. It was watermelon flavoured.
We don't even have to comment on that. Everyone knows.
They're all fucking coughing. Got fuck you, cunt! Cloud coming out of their fucking car.
guarantee they weren't
Just got it
coughing.
in one window, the driver's side window. They were stunned. You know, they thought they could just call me a fuckwit. They didn't think I'm crazy. They didn't think I'm going to come over and
Crazy.
So crazy. Fucking vaped out their car.
fill their fucking car up with vape at the lights. I did. I fucking did.
So you come
That's fucking painful to listen to. That is so cringy.
to see Shooter Williamson live, you get physically abused with kicking glass at him, you get bloody your hat hit off, you get verbally abused, and then you get hit with chemical abuse out the front.
And there might be a sausage sizzle on the door. Who knows?
If that doesn't sell your next tour out, I don't know what fucking will, mate. That's
I don't. Yeah. Look, I don't agree with the way he does business. I'm going to be honest.
And that brings us to the crux of this. Old Alex getting in the fucking Daily Mail. This is how you do
Yeah.
it, folks. This is how you blow up as a comic. If you want to fucking get big, get yourself in the news.
You assault people.
You fucking slap their head off and kick a drink at them and fucking... oh, man.
Meet Chris and Mark.
Perfect.
They've both heard of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Let's just
But
mute
while Chris
that.
is
Is he making the show, guys? Is this going really great? Get the out. Get the out. Get the out, you stupid. Walk the away. Walk the away. Walk the away. Walk the away. Get the out. Get the out, If you pay for a show to sit there quietly, you win. You pay for a show to sit there. He's got a chair. Get the out. Get back to you.
He's got a chair. Yeah, he's going to belt you with it, you fuckhead. Man, if I see someone with a chair, I'm not going to point out that he's got a chair. I'm going to fucking leave. I'll be like, I've obviously made some heinous mistakes to get to this point. That someone's picking up a chair in the audience.
I want to know who did.
Maybe I fucked up.
The person who edited that, like Daily Mail needs a Tyler. Because that fucking beeping and editing was god awful. Did you hear it? It was fuck beep.
No,
Fuck
I wasn't
beep.
paying attention.
Your northern suburbs hobble, you get back to your northern suburbs hobble. Oh, I don't like that.
Getting shit thrown at him.
Not gonna lie, good head movement. Yeah.
He's done this before.
He's played Glass the Comic before.
Oh. So, fucking, what Alex have to say about this? Said that if you could see the darkness I see, comedian who was pelted with glass after exploding at a heckler at his stand-up set says the overreaction was due to a private mental health battle.
Yeah.
Although 3 months earlier, talking about kicking glasses in bitches' faces and filling their cars with vape smoke.
It's been a
mad cunt.
long battle.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex. What are you doing, cunt? Get it together. Fuck me. How to Not Comedy, folks. There it is.
I like it how what would have happened if the crowd was like not on his side at the start of that. He was like, "Are you all having a good time?" And they're like, "Yeah," and that should have like filled him with joy. Instead, he went from that to anger.
Yeah.
Like, you're having fun.
Are you just having fun? Yeah. Well, you're not fucking supposed to be. How am I going to kick glasses in
Are
your
you
face?
having fun? Here, let me fix that.
Yeah, no, he fucked up. But we all have.
I haven't abused a heckler yet. I'm going to be honest. I don't even engage with them. Usually I agree. The bad heckles are like,
Are accurate.
yeah,
They're like, you suck, and you're like, I know, but I'm
Yeah.
trying my best.
yeah. I'm having a go, guys.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Come on.
Yeah,
It's
that
hard,
that
this shit.
fucking 80-year-old lady who's just like, you're awful. I'm like, I know.
You should see how I fuck.
Yeah. Is that all you speak about, sex? Oh, I got a COVID joke now,
Yeah.
and that bombed too. Oh,
I think, it's definitely a little bit of ego involved in that shit too. Like, that'll fuck you.
yeah, yeah. Like,
Because once you've like got that big, that like fucking heaps of cunts know who you are, like that's got to fuck with your head a bit, eh?
and he's probably killing all
Yeah,
the time.
probably.
Like, every show is like just him murdering for 45 to an hour.
I'd say most of them are, yeah. And then it's just these ones that don't fucking go well, and they're the ones that land you on the news because people don't want to hear about fucking you doing well.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
want to hear about you fucking sucking.
Yeah. The comedian loses their mind. If a comedian loses their mind and just demolishes a heckler, who's that comedian who just demolishes hecklers?
Jimmy Carr.
Yeah.
But he doesn't lose his mind.
No,
Ever.
he does it like with a cold psychopathic
Yeah.
calmness.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
That's what you got to aspire to be. Someone who can just fucking shut that shit down. Like that.
yeah. And it's also years of practice.
Yeah.
I'm certain Jimmy Carr wasn't that good straight off the bat.
No. And I'd like to know how much, like, open mic comedy rooms these blokes have actually done. Like, Butsy, I know he's done a fair bit. Like, he was in the rooms a fair bit before he took off. So he's sort of got a bit more
Yeah.
of an idea. But, like, if you just go straight to doing YouTube videos and get huge without doing open mics, and then all of a sudden you're fucking booking out shows.
Yeah, I remember Shooter Williamson was trying bits on Facebook years ago. It was
Yeah.
about 5 years ago. I watched him just do like 2-minute bits on Facebook.
And that's going to give you a very skewed perception of whether or not that bit's any good.
Mm.
Because everyone that's on your Facebook's there to pretty much they're fans of you. They like what you do. So
Yeah.
it's always playing to a good room. And then you get a shit room or you get fucking cunts talking and stuff like that. You'll lose your fucking mind.
Yeah, safe to say it was an overreaction.
Oh, fuck yeah. And he'd know that. And like this is like one snippet out of his whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Of like losing it.
Yeah.
It's like, don't judge the cunt off that.
No, they weren't showing like his fucking best bits of just like hundreds of people laughing and applauding.
Yeah, no, they'll never show that.
No.
No, they'll only
like,
show the shit, the fucking bad stuff.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and we're part of it now too. Fucking hell. I just need the likes, mate. Don't take it personal. Just wanted to get a few views on YouTube.
I fucking hope Butsy makes a video about us. You're fat and skinny over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of his Pokemon opening videos. He gets a lot of heat for that. Oh, Butsy.
I'm sure he does.
He fuck people hate it.
Yeah.
I don't
Not his
understand
demo.
it.
Like, he's cultivated this fucking following of absolute fucking heinous bogans.
Yeah.
And now he's like, I'm going to nerd out and open up some Pokemon cards because that's what the YouTube algorithm says to do. And they're like, fuck you, cunt.
I bet you.
None of that gay shit.
He's opening thousands and thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon cards in single sittings as well.
Yeah. But that's
Like-
what, like, production value on your video, like, you spend that much on it, how much is he going to make off that? When you add it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, millions of views. People hate it out, watch it out of hate. Like,
Yeah.
You're like, hate the video. I don't give a fuck. People still watching this
Yeah, it's
shit.
still a click. It's still
Yeah.
a view.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
He's getting paid. So fucking say what you want about him. Cunt's fucking got it figured out.
Yeah. Yeah, big time. And they're pretty like I sat there and I watched an entire video and I was like, it's kind of like, oh, he's got it like a fucking the way he does it as well is he sets it up so all the rares are at the back. The decks must be set up whatever
Oh yeah, when they pack them.
when they pack them. So he does this fucking shuffle, gets it so that the rares are at the back. He goes through and opens it up a certain way, and it's like, oh fuck, what's the rare he's gonna get? And I sat there and I watched him open up 4 packets, and he got all of these like fancy fucking shiny Pokemon cards. 3 of them were the same, and I was just like, this is fucking amazing.
Why are you watching that shit? What is wrong with you, cunt?
Oh,
you
you
and your
just-
fucking metal forging videos
Yeah,
and Butsy opening Pokemon. What the fuck?
it's my autism, mate. It is. I'll sit
people
there and
love it,
watch. I'll sit there and watch people go fishing. There's this video. This shows how fucking autistic I am. I've started watching this 7.4 gear, and it's a 747 pilot. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing more
Talking about
boring.
planes.
Yeah, talking about planes, and I fucking hated planes when I worked on them. Like, honestly, I couldn't have given 2 shits. Like, everyone's like, oh, what's that type of plane? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I left the Air Force, and I was like, fucking planes are pretty cool, eh? I haven't gone as deep as, like, people, like, sitting at the end of the runway and watching
Not yet.
Watching the
There's
fighter.
still time.
fighter planes take off. That is next level. Those aerosexuals,
Yeah.
they're fucking, oh, man, they love it.
Just fucking in a camp chair pitching a tent at the end of a runway. What else are you going to do with your fucking Sunday, mate?
And the fucking amount of accidents those cunts nearly cause too, because that roundabout at Williamtown is like,
Are they actually down there at Willietown?
yeah, they're proper
Yeah.
down there at Williamtown, and they'll just fucking stop in the middle of the road.
It's got to be all blokes, right? There's definitely...
It's old middle-aged blokes, yeah.
Just not getting any pussy, just thinking about the next place they're going to shoot up.
No, they drag their fat wives along.
Oh,
They drag them along. Fuck. Tanya wouldn't, like, not in a million. If I said to her, oi, we're going to go to the airport and look at planes, she'd be like,
off
I'm
you go, cunt.
going to go get a new boyfriend. Fuck cunt.
Husband, Mitch.
Well, she's not going to marry him straight off. She's gonna-
Oh, Jesus.
if, yeah, like, that and cunts who watch trains.
Oh, my bad.
Cunts who watch trains.
Yeah.
They're another one. If you're into trains, you definitely got that
Yeah,
autism.
you've got something going on. But that's
Yeah.
all right. It's better than fucking kids. You know?
That's true.
Yeah. Out of all the things you're obsessed with, trains, not the worst.
On the scale,
Yeah.
still pretty bad though.
It's like those dudes that want to fuck their cars or fuck balloons and all that shit. I'm like, that's good. As long as you're not abusing children or animals, I'm fucking all for it.
Yeah. Well, I read an article on Cracked, back when Cracked was a thing.
Yeah.
Now it's Wired, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And there was a dude who'd had sex with thousands of motor vehicles.
Yeah.
And they're like, what was your best sexual experience? He's like, yeah, this fucking one Saturday with a tractor in an empty field.
I like a rough farm girl.
Yeah, he used to fuck their exhaust. I'm like, wow.
Oh, man, that's got to hurt, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I need to know more. Like,
You need to know the logistics behind it.
yeah. How do you achieve fucking ejaculation with a tractor exhaust? It's just like half rusted out.
Yeah.
That dude must get so much tetanus shots.
Well, you only need the one for a couple of years, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a big fucking needle though,
Yeah.
right into your dick. Whew.
Oh Jesus. Anyway, we've given Williamson and Butsy a bit of a spray, so
Let's listen to Us Bomb.
yeah. Only fair to throw us in the frying pan as well.
Yeah, I want to make it very clear. I fucking suck. Like
I've had this podcast is named that for a reason.
yeah, we are awful and 100% not on the level of either of those guys. I wish I was put in the position to have reactions like them, but I never will be. So
I won't call this one a bomb actually, because I listened back. I didn't want to listen back to it because I felt weird about it. But when I listened back to it, I was like, that was all right, but maybe a bit better way to handle a heckler that's just fucking up the night. Anyway, here we go. We're still here. Things are doing well. Yeah. I knew you were going to talk. You're going to hate me. I already know. No, you don't. Let's just get through this, all right? I hit a bird on my way to work today. It's just like a cockatoo. I was just driving along and it's like flying towards my car. And I'm like, you're not going to, you come right, oh fuck. Just smack this bird. And it was like, no, you don't want to hit an animal on your way to work like that. I don't want to sound like it's all about me, but it really fucked up my morning. But I don't want to like stop and check on the bird. Like worst case scenario, I've got to kill a bird before I get to work. Such a shit joke.
awful.
I'm never doing it again.
That's what happens when you write jokes the first day.
Yeah. It's dead now. Whatever that was going to be, you fucking killed it. Cool. That's incredibly sad. Like this set's going to be. But anyway, gist of the story is I checked the... Huh? Let it go. I'm having fun. It's all good. It's all good. I know I'm like it, but I'm having fun in song. It's what matters. It's all good. People like to yell shit out sometimes. You just got to let them get it out of their system. They're not getting enough attention doing whatever the fuck they're doing. That's why I get up on here and do this, because I don't get enough attention fixing caravans for people. So I'm just like, get on stage and talk shit to people for 5 minutes a night, and that would fucking fill a hole in my soul. So maybe try it. I don't know.
She hasn't.
Just go back to talking about the stupid fucking bird. Either the neighbourhood cat got it or some person that's got more of a spine than me took care of it. And I saw a cockatoo on the drive over, and I was driving over with my lovely girlfriend here, and I was like, oh, look, he's all right. She's like, you fucking idiot. I was just trying to lighten the mood. But anyway, thanks everyone for sticking around for the 17th dummy on stage tonight. I don't know why I brought that back up. That was a bad move. But I did mention I repair caravans, and it's a shit of a job because I have to deal with old people all the time. Like this guy. I'll try not to shit on old people. It's tough because your hair's all one colour, but your eyebrows are a different colour. Got the fuss going on there. But I can't talk this. You're like, why does he look so weird? It's because I've got no fucking eyebrows. It's like a fish. Where was it going? Oh yeah, old people. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to be nice to old people. And anyway, so like this wrinkled up turnip walks into my work the other day and I'm like, oh mate, what are you here for? What do you need? I should preface this by saying, by the way, I have a degree in IT. Like I finished that. No, you don't. That's the first time I told you that. She's a fucking mind reader. I've heard about people like you. I'll just imagine them when I took grades. But anyway, what was it? Oh yeah, old people, caravans, IT. I'm like the most educated caravan repairman I think fucking ever, actually, now that I think about it. But it's not good for customers because I'm smarter than them. So, like,
God, you're a fuckwit.
I'm mighty, I repair caravans. Like, it's not going well. I do this and repair caravans. So, let's just, I'm down here. And the customers are like, I don't know, trying to deal with them. This old guy, I think he's like got dementia or something because he comes in and I'm like, what's wrong with the caravan? And he just goes, oh, I was a boilermaker back in the day. And I'm like, fuck, it wasn't. Like he thinks he's at a job interview or some shit. And he's like, oh, no, yeah, like, I know what I'm talking about. Like he just had to say that to let me know he knows what he's talking about. And I'm like, all right, you're a boilermaker, that's cool. But now if you know, there's not much boiling going on in caravans. But there's a problem with the kettle. Just fucking coming right for you, Jim. Sort me out. But he gave me this one, and I fucking hate when people tell me this shit when I'm at work. I do it myself, I just don't have the time. Has anyone heard that? How fuck is that? This dude's 70. What time does he not have? Couldn't fit it in between the finger and the bowls? Like, I don't know. This is really going nowhere, isn't it? Like, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm not gonna. I can't be fucked. You guys have been awesome, mate. Thanks for coming out.
It is a perfect example of
How to not comedy.
no, not that. It's just like how much a heckle throws you off.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Like you kept forgetting your spot. She did it to you about 3 times, and that is fucked.
Yeah,
Like,
and if you don't have your shit together, you're gonna fucking not remember.
yeah,
Like if you're fresh at comedy, starting out, and you don't have your jokes written on your hand, and you're just trying to fucking get through it,
yeah.
and you're like you've memorized it, and you're like, all right, I've got this joke, then this joke, then this joke, and then, yeah, that shit happens. That'll fucking throw you.
I had I had a heckler do exactly that same thing where someone heckled and then someone else was like, "Shut the fuck up, cunt."
Yeah, and you think they're talking to you?
I'll play the set actually. Fuck it. Why
Righto.
not? We'll go back and I don't even know where the video is. It's loading. It is. Did we have a big screen behind us at that place at the fucking Warners Bay Hotel?
Yeah, that's the green. That's that one. That's the Warners Bay gig. There.
Yeah. All right, here it is.
Don't worry, we don't need to hear the intro. We've all heard it many times.
Yeah. I think this is about the first time I've ever played my full set on.
it up in
When my
front.
mum started getting into it,
That's better.
like, it doesn't bother me. Like, if it did, I could probably buy a treadmill, but that ain't happening anytime soon. So. But the other week, I told her I'd started experimenting with drugs, marijuana, namely.
You fucked up
She
there.
just didn't believe me. She's like,
You ruined your punchline. You stepped on your own dick.
Yeah.
It's supposed. The reveal is supposed to be that I'm smoking marijuana, not crack. So saying beforehand I've been smoking marijuana ruins the surprise.
Does it?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've listened back to this
Yeah.
set, so
There you go.
There you go.
I've already learned something. This is why you listen to your sets.
come on, mate. My mum, that's a really strange thing to lie about. She's like, but look at you. You fat fuck. Jesus, mum. Smoking weed, not crack. So maybe you should take up crack. Good advice, mum.
Well, Eddie likes
I
it.
reckon we should
Yeah.
get kids. Yeah. Like, what's the alternative? Like talking to them? You ever tried talking to a shit kid?
I do it every day.
Yeah. Exactly.
That was his son, wasn't it?
A heckler.
I don't know.
I'm pretty
That
sure it was his son.
Yeah,
His son's got a fucking mouth on him.
yeah. That's as much as I'm going to play that. But
You can't play it. You can't listen to it.
well, it's not like that was the perfect example of a heckler getting demolished by another heckler.
Oh,
Yeah, but I actually didn't forget my spot.
Yeah.
I acknowledged it. I was like, oh, a heckler's
Yeah.
just destroyed another heckler, and then I went back into it. So I guess that's a sign that I'm not trying enough new shit.
yeah.
That I can just jump straight back into my jokes if they're interrupted.
That was his son, though. 100%.
Yeah, probably.
Yelled that out.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Lippy little cunt. I'm pretty sure I said I was going to rape that kid in a van. But I alluded to it.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
he was like... it was at the Kahibig gig. May it rest in peace.
Yeah.
And I was doing that shit about my van. And he was... I think the kid heckled me. Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway,
Yeah. We,
I'll get him one day.
yeah. we had the Crown and Anchor back first time this week, and oh boy, didn't it live up to
what a
expectations.
treat. Oh, just like old times.
Yeah. Like,
Fucking packed in there, though.
there was so many people, but they were not there for comedy.
No.
Like, and the owner of the Crown and Anchor is a fucking good bloke.
Yeah.
But God, I wish he'd advertise.
Yeah. May help.
Maybe he's just a real big fan of bombs.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun to watch. I love watching shit go pear-shaped. That's why we need to get more traction on the podcast of, like, watching it go bad.
yeah.
I think it's a good angle.
Yeah. Like, especially us.
Oh, yeah.
Especially us.
Yeah. We're not just shitting on people. Like, we're shitting on ourselves just as much.
Yeah.
Like, we understand that we're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And this is how to not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't follow in our footsteps, whatever you do.
Yeah. It's it was such, like, the way and I think we've spoken about this before, so I'm really going to breeze over it. The way the stage is set up is just not good for sound in that place.
No.
So everyone's eating dinner and they're talking, and it, like, just bounces straight at the crowd. And it was next to impossible. I watched the set back, and it was a bomb. Like, I bombed. I got probably one laugh. But the strangest thing was, when I was there, I could see the crowd, and there was the single table of people up from the stage, up the right hand side, who just didn't enjoy comedy.
Yeah.
We're not liking it. But there was like 5 people genuinely engaged, like a single dude, and like they're all laughing, and I could see their heads moving, and they're smiling, and they're laughing.
Yeah, you
But
can't hear it.
I couldn't fucking hear it at all. I walked back to the table, and I was like, I think that was a bomb, but it was the weirdest bomb ever because I could see people laughing. So yeah,
I do like that room though, like as chaotic as it is, like it's worth going to because like it just fucking makes you better
yeah,
because like just adding that sort of shit into the mix and then it's like now do your comedy.
yeah,
Like if you can do that there, like you go to a regular room and you're just like this is like a pleasure, like
yeah,
there's no stress. You're just like this is fine.
yeah,
Like I'm happy to do it here. Like in fucking comparison, like this is like laying in a fucking I don't know. I was gonna say bed of roses. That doesn't sound pleasurable at all. It sounds fucking pointy.
yeah.
All right, we've really fucking run this.
We, you,
Me. That was, I don't have my soundboard. I would have fucking bombed myself on that one.
yeah, nah.
The little wah wah wah.
Yeah, I think I should really be treating it as an opportunity to learn how to capture crowds' attention. Like when you're in a room like that where it's so chaotic, and I've done it before,
Yeah.
where you can shut the crowd up. You can say something or do something. Maybe I'll just get up there and start fucking singing.
Yeah, I
Like-
don't think being loud works, from what I saw. And don't get me wrong, Artie Gallagher did a fucking sick job of emceeing that fucking shit fight, but he was trying to meet loud with more loud.
Yeah.
And it was just like you just screaming into the abyss. You just like, and by the end of it, he just looked fucked. And I was like, well,
He earned his money.
yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think if he wasn't emceeing, like it would have been even worse because he was getting their attention that way.
Yeah.
But I think a better way to do it is like a couple of the acts that night. Liam, who else had a good one? Steve White, although he didn't finish his last joke, which was hilarious. He had their attention for
Yeah.
a bit, and it was just like this approach of just being a bit more laid back and just sort of like waiting for them to listen to you in a way.
Yeah.
That was the fucking way to do it.
Yeah.
If you're silent, then the crowd will be silent. Obviously, not the people behind you in
No.
that venue. They're
No.
going to keep talking anyway. But the crowd in front will they'll wait for what you're about to say next. Then if you're just screaming at them and then there's screaming and going on behind and just noise, then you just it's rough.
And there was children there again.
Yep.
Like, as I got onto stage, I walked past 2 9-year-olds.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. All right.
So you should hit kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they left pretty quick.
Yeah. It's not the first time I've walked a young family.
Yep.
It won't be the last. It's still not as bad as that Kahiba set where they had the 2 children there.
Yeah, that was the 2 teenage daughters. That was fucking appalling.
Awful. It's awful.
What you should have done is kicked a fucking drink in their faces. All right, that's us done.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. Sorry about your computer.
Well, it's all right. I'm a dude.
Shit happens.
I'll sell my Dogecoin and buy a fucking. I'll buy a power supply for it.
So I do want to talk about that real quick before we finish. You said you can sell the Dogecoin, but you can't buy the Dogecoin.
No, I can buy more.
Oh, so if you already have some, you can buy it?
No. It's just people that are like trying to make new accounts with exchanges are being like locked out of it.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to because it's market manipulation apparently.
Yeah.
It's all very boring shit. Like when rich people do it, it's market correction.
Yeah.
When poor people do it, it's market manipulation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a whole fucking shit fight.
I fucking love it though. Just people on Reddit, they're like, you know what? Like they found out about that short stock on GameStop
Yeah,
and just
put
like
the squeeze on them.
and fucked them big time. Like to the point where I can almost guarantee that people are going to get in trouble for fucking like insider trading or something like that. They'll try and make an example out of it because
Yeah, they'll try and do
the rich
shit,
people lost money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's exactly what they do day in day out every day.
100%.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Capitalism.
That's
Fucking love it.
That's boring shit.
Anyway, let's finish on a high.
Well, we did, and then you're like, hang on, I want to talk about fucking
That's
market
all right.
manipulation.
Tyler will edit that out.
No, leave it in. Leave it in. So the people know. This is what I'm dealing with. Fucking Ben McLennan goes, you know, Mitch really drives the show the other night. I'm like, yeah,
Did he?
into the fucking ground. Onto the fucking rocks. He really drives this podcast. Yeah. Yeah, no, Mitch is like the midget underneath with his fucking foot on the gas pedal, and I'm the one that has to steer. And we're just two fucking children trying to operate a motor vehicle. That's what this fucking podcast is.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's good fun.
It is a lot of fun.
All right, cunts. See ya. Love
Yeah.
ya.
Mwah.